Hello, this is Baldo Spirito and this is part 2 of the 10-bit spam friends. This is pretty straightforward build. Like we're just gonna spam a ton of 10-bit, and we're gonna, like with the additional excess industry we have, we're gonna build some fighters. I should probably start building mills outside of the mainland at this point. So let's queue the next ones in here. We have some stuff in here. I don't want to build here because Japan is going to take that. And let's build here. Concentrated is pretty much obvious play for this build. Like we won't be switching any lines. Oh, I'm buying one oil too much. It's usually not allowed to just send all your factories. Of course, otherwise with the abandoned friends you would just like buy from Soviets with all your factories, which would be ridiculous. Now actually there is one question. Wait, let's take the focus first. Okay, we got the tech slot. Yeah, we should go strengthen government now. And with this slot, probably machine tools. We definitely need the radio before the war. But we don't need it right now. Yeah, let's go with machine tools. The one thing I wanna consider is instead of the 10 with infantry, maybe we should do 10 with mountaineer, because I mean we're gonna have like crazy amount of info equip anyway, and we have the commando guy. Yeah, probably it's worth going for mountaineers actually. So let's make like a template. This will be our main mountaineers. Oh, wait a second, we're going for this one, so mountaineer probably is not good. Yeah, let's just go with the infantry. The recovery rate is going to be more important than the defense here. If you go for a mountaineer, maybe superior firepower could be better for the defense, although you wouldn't have good recovery rate in that case. This also doesn't have a better reinforce rate, I believe. Yeah, I actually like mass assault infantry better here. So yeah, this I'm not going to use. Let's just go 10 with inf spam. It also uses less info equip, so we can build more planes. Okay, we have 2 left to this one, which we can very easily get. I think we're even gonna get this one maybe. Depends on when we can get army reform. Let's see. We can definitely get the 2, like this gives 2 bonus to land doctrine, so we can definitely get 2 more at the very least. If we can also get this, we would get some extra organization to infantry, which would be nice. I want to take the construction concentrated tech so I can actually potentially get like maybe 1 or 2 more in some of these slots. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, now this is gonna be our template, and we just continue here. Now I can actually just start training at this point with this build, because I really don't need any army XP. We could even start training earlier, to be honest. Can just delete this. Okay, the fighter is coming soon. I should probably save the 150 for switching to partial mob now. I deployed a bit early because I want to have like quite a few divisions in the field so I can train more. I don't want to be late on training the divisions. Okay, I think we can full train now. It should be good enough. Yeah, we don't have equip anymore anyway, so we can full train. Probably construction at this point. We don't need to take like anything. We want to support. This could be good. Alright, let's see now. We have all the industry taken out. You definitely do not want to take excavation with France, because you actually want to buy stuff from other people. Now we have the fighter. Let's do this in engine 1. I think 25 factories on InfEquip should definitely be enough. So let's just put everything else on fighters now. Could take the radio now, so we don't forget it later. We don't have any new slots. Let's just put it on battle plan for now, but later I'm gonna like micro how to place the troops. Now after strengthening government, it's also a question whether we go here or here. We don't have any offensive power for, in this build, so definitely I think we go defensive. Oh yeah, and we also have the infantry equipped. Production cost defensive is definitely better with this build, and yeah, I think I'm gonna construct some force as well. We do have 150, but I'm not sure we would actually have 150 like in an actual game. I think I'm gonna wait until like mid 38 to go for partial, since in many games you do not get 15 this early. Okay, let's go defensive focus. But I would just save the political power here. Like I'm not gonna take anything, because like if you're playing an actual game, you don't know when it's gonna go 15%, so I would just keep it there. And we're out of manpower. Let's remove stuff until we have manpower. Okay, this looks good. The bombers. Might have even overbuilt the inf equip, to be honest. But I mean, it could be good to have excess. Like we're gonna lose like a ton of inf equip because we're going 10 with, we're gonna get crit like crazy, and we will lose quite a bit of equipment. And also it could be good to spam additional 10 bits after we change the conscription law. Got radio. I think we can take computing machine now. I definitely want encryption, decryption, especially since we don't really have anything else to take. I mean, BF support could be a thing, but like with 10 with spam, not really. This I want. German Duan shoes. I think after this focus, I'm gonna assume we can take partial. Let's go construction 2. Probably we can go for this now. That should be trained, yeah. Let's probably. I really should place these myself. I'll slow it down a bit in 39. The okay, let's take the partial now. Now with the next 150, I don't think these are like important. Do we have a good high command? Commando won't do anything. I do want the army defense. Military terrorists could be okay to take the land over a bit faster. Although maybe free trade is best. Okay, we have additional source, nice. Now after those are filled, I think it's time to start building forts. And the line we wanna build forts on is this line. Forest to the, like connect the forest to the Maginot. Although I think extend the Maginot is gonna give some here. Yeah, extend the Maginot should give us forts in here. And assuming we're not allowed to go over 5 even with the focus, so I think we need like 2 on these. Like 2 on these. Did that give 3? I don't remember how much it gives. It's either 2 or 3. I'm assuming 3 for now. In here, I don't think we need to manual build forts because like this is a mountain anyway and it's gonna be a pain to get past there. One good play is to have UK place some good troops in here, like 1 per province, so you can actually deal damage to the attackers. Since like it's a mountain, you're not under any danger of getting surrounded by tanks, etc. I'll probably cancel this, to be honest. Not let's build it, I guess. Okay, this is also trained. Now let's start setting this up. Now with 10 bit spam, actually your entrenchment is not too important, so you could also like try to rush into Belgium, depending on how Germany is attacking it. Like some Germans make the mistake of taking Belgium not too seriously, and you may actually be able to rush into like a narrower line if Germany makes a mistake, so be on the lookout for that as well. There is like 1 year to the war. Now about here, I think it's better for like Commonwealth nations to put troops here, because France will basically be focused, like his micro will be on here, so you cannot watch your troops here. Like you cannot watch troops both in mainland and Africa. Okay, now I think I can take one more focus before this becomes available. So it's gonna be 4th focus. Construction is done. Potentially this could be okay. Now how much time do we have left for army reform? 3 focuses, that's 210 days. I can finish half of this, but yeah, I don't think I should take this actually. We should be able to get these two as expected. Yeah, we won't be able to get this. That's fine though. Yeah, let's just increase like our production, I guess. Probably just go free trade here. I guess I could have not started mass assault taking day 1 and like waited for like 5-6 months at the start instead of now, but it's not a huge difference. Like you don't really need to do that unless it's like a super try hard game. Okay, now after this we're gonna wait for defensive stratagems to become available, which should be in December 5. This focus actually lined up quite nicely with my military building. I didn't previously test like how many I need to build, but I got lucky with the estimate there. Oh, wait. We should finish these before the focus, so let's do these first. Of course, after this. Okay, now we're gonna wait for this until 5th of December. Now we take defensive stratagems. We produce quite a bit of fighters, I like it. Like, we're gonna have almost 1,000 maybe. Like until August 39, we were gonna produce almost 1,000, which is like a huge help to UK. This is going to remove the PP debuff, so we might have enough to get military terrorist and switch the conscription law. Yeah, I think we will have enough. And take the defense guy. The defense guy is only 50, so at this point I think this is actually the best. Yeah, let's just take this actually. Okay, now army reform. Would have been nice to save some days on that. We can actually save like 10 days maybe from with this one. I think like with the military terrorists we should easily finish before war, I think. Maybe I should build level 1s here. Could be okay. Like the level 1s are so fast, so why not? Okay, we're gonna wait for land doctrine on that one. With this one, I don't really need to take anything. Well, maybe I just wait for land doctrine as well. Although I could wait with this one, yeah. So let's take this. Army theorist. Land doctrine. Yeah, I'm gonna wait with this one for the next one, and we should have the recovery rate. Now, what now? Yeah, I guess I just build the forts. Could use a bit more troops here. Maybe I should go speed 4 at this point. Let's actually end part 2 here. In part 3 I'm gonna do some proper unit placement. I mean, it's mostly okay, but I need a bit more in here to fill the combat with. Anyway, see you in part 3.